What's good, ladies and gents? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are in the world. Welcome back into another video. Just want to say thank you for joining me here. Do hit that subscribe button if you're new. We're going to check out Livepeer token today. We can see cryptocurrency on the daily time frame. ETH is up 3.7%. Bitcoin up 2.4%, we've got BNB and some other projects doing well as well. But let's remember on the weekly time frame, we are still down quite significantly. So is this going to be a transient phase, or will we actually get a relief bounce up to the 25 to 30k Bitcoin level as well? Nobody truly knows, but we can look at some old projects whilst they are undervalued at the moment. So we're going to look at Livepeer today, a bit of technical analysis and news as well. So Livepeer is ranked 127 amongst other cryptocurrencies. We're at a $200 million market cap at the moment. So we could still easily do a 10x from these levels by the next crypto bull market, perhaps even more. We can see we're up 2.11% on the daily time frame. Against ETH we're down 2%, and against Bitcoin we're down 0.54%. So moderate levels. Looking retrospectively, I mean, we're down to some really low prices now. The all-time high was really huge, $74, and we're just trading at a couple dollars now, really. $8, I mean, it's really insignificant in contrast. We're trading at prices last seen in basically the summer of 2021. And before, the major bull run, you can see here was the COVID-19 crash. We were trading at under $1, so we're still up quite a lot, over 1,000% from these bear market lows. And as we can see, that offered significant returns. So can the current bear market prices also offer similar significant returns? And to be honest, I think so. And I think you can apply this logic to many cryptocurrencies at the moment. This is a really hot Web3 project. And we can see got Livepeer Twitter. A bit of good thoughts from Livepeer, just giving reassurance to their holders. Whether markets are up or down, the Livepeer core team's mission won't waver. We won't be worrying, we'll be building. So they're making the most of the bear market. We can see here as well why Livepeer isn't afraid of bears. Livepeer has always made a point of ignoring market noise and focusing relentlessly on fundamentals. The scale of recent volatility, they thought it was worth outlining some of the details why gyrations in cryptocurrency prices are not major concerns for the project. Let me offer some context for those of you who are living through their first market downturn. While never welcome or enjoyable, these sort of price cycles in crypto, as in other asset markets, are relatively normal. And you can see here, there is another reason we can face current market dramas with confidence, because it raised significant funds when market conditions were favourable. Livepeer Inc., one of the core companies that works on the Livepeer project, is well capitalized with multiple years of cash runway. This means we can keep innovating and growing the network according to plans. A big cash reserves in the background. It means they can focus on updates, protocols, developments, and whatever else they need to focus on in the background. Get all those small cogs turning in the background for cryptocurrency. Having said all this, I'm fully aware that market gyrations do put strain on the node operators who power our network, since they must cover their costs and fund their important work with LPT and ETH rewards. Ultimately, it's up to them to set the prices they will charge for powering streaming on the networks and decide what incentives make it worthwhile to keep operating at scale. So here we go. I hope this perspective is helpful and reassures anyone feeling confused and uncertain during the crypto crash. Booms and busts are the reality, the world that we live in at the moment. So basically, Livepeer are building, they're not worrying. And yeah, you can see they got also an update recently, the updated Livepeer Explorer. Earlier this year in March, the Livepeer core team identified upgrading the Livepeer Explorer as a key action item for Q2. Today, an updated Livepeer Explorer is officially live after months of extensive technical development, research and feedback from the Livepeer community. So it's really good to see that they are giving back to the community, and I think this article here demonstrates that perfectly. We're not going to read through it now, but you can see all the different benefits which this actually gives to the Livepeer user journey. Here is the price analysis for Livepeer today, and I think we did see those crazy prices below $1. Unfortunately, we don't have the price historical data here. We don't have enough data to actually go on, but what we can just look at immediately, I suppose, is this summer 2021 low, where we saw the first wick off distribution phase. We had a bounce of 823% from this oversold position. Again, it was extreme fear that then allowed this explosive impulse to the upside. Recently, we've had another extreme fear, oversold territory over here as well. We had it over here as well. Usually each does create the inception of a new uptrend or an impulse wave to the upside. However, during this bear market, we haven't really seen that uptrend. You know, we had the Terra Luna May 12th FUD, just saw continuation to the downside. We had Bitcoin 200 week moving average, just been continuation to the downside. We lost this key descending triangle, we lost this descending triangle, and at the moment we're actually in a rather bullish looking ascending triangle here on the daily time frame. What am I actually anticipating? Well, I'm anticipating that we should at least retest this $10.80 level over the next few weeks. If you can see continuous momentum to the upside and positive price action. Of course, we've got a swing low down to this particular level, followed by a swing high, a swing low, and we're getting that swing high coming at the moment around $10.72 if we do, and it will also form a bullish double bottom reversal pattern. So at the moment, we've got the formation of a possible slanted double bottom within the ascending triangle bullish continuation pattern, and I really do think it's possible we break out to the upside here. The technical target of a breakout here, guys, is going to take us to around about the $14.04 level, but to be honest with you, I think the first level of major resistance will be back at this capitulation wick right here that we've written on the 12th of May at $11.47. I'd be very keen to see the price of Livepeer come up to these levels over the next few weeks. It'd be really good to see. If we look at our 20-day moving average and Bollinger Bands, you can see we're under the 20-day moving average at the moment, at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. Usually when we're at the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, it's a good time to potentially buy or go long. So if you do want to grab some Livepeer today and you do believe in the project, you can use my link in the description below as well. So yes, what I've noticed is lots of rejection at this resistance of $10.75. We do need to see some continuation in order to see the inception of an uptrend. Like I say, on the fib side of things, we've corrected on this impulse to the 0.618, the golden pocket level. Which does look also quite nice. And if we look at the previous swing high, where we actually did go to, was the 0.618 again. So if we see another boom to the upside, we could be looking at the $9.76 in the next few days for this project. So hopefully we're going to get the continuation and break out of this ascending triangle. That's what I'm looking for. The hourly time frame, we're getting a lot of consolidation now at this particular level. We're actually in a bit of a broadening horizontal channel. As we see, the volatility is increasing here, putting through the swing low into a swing high. We're not overbought on the RSI. Things are still looking rather good. As far as volume goes, it's not really too much going on. We do need to see that volume come through for Livepeer, as there's not much traction and unique transactions and wallet holder growth actually happening right now, because of course crypto is in a bear market, the interest is low. But remember, this is where you make most of the profit in the bear market. So in my opinion, for the next few weeks, I think we will see Livepeer sort of drop within this ascending triangle. If we do lose the support here at $7.95, we do have major support levels at $6.50. So let's do remember that, of course, in 2020, Livepeer was under $1. So there is still the possibility of coming down in price, though I do think that is very unlikely. Now, zooming out on Livepeer, we're on the weekly time frame with the 20-day moving average. You can see we're severely underextended, which does show usually you can start accumulating around these levels. What I want to look at really is what the overall correction has been so far for this project. It has been a classic alt correction of 94% almost. Now, when we're looking at 2025 onwards, for example, look at this swing high to swing low, we can see we really busted through some key fib levels. We came up to the 2.272. Now, if we were to assume crypto winter was like 2 or 3 years, we can use the same swing high to swing low. Fibonacci extension rule is giving us the pragmatic targets here. So we're looking at between $131 and $165 by 2024 and 2025. Well, at least I think that is the most reasonable kind of answer. Hyper bullish targets even take us to crazy levels like $420, which I think is much more unlikely, of course, because diminishing returns, lengthening cycles, and so on. But overall, we have lost this key resistance level or support, which is $10.67, and I think it's very important that we get back through this level because of the resistance here in 2021 and also over here. So if we can get through that $10.76 resistance, things will start looking quite good. But at the moment, it is just a constant battering of lower highs and lower lows. So hopefully we'll see a bit of return in the market soon. Bitcoin distribution, guys, I'm going to show you what this is quickly. We can see the wallet holders between 0.1 and 1 Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 2.79 million. Well, a month ago, that was at 2.68 million. So we've seen 110,000 new unique addresses now holding between 0.1 and 1 Bitcoin. That reflects consumer behavior in the sense that lots of people are buying and scooping up Bitcoin at the moment. Really, really interesting to see that sort of, indicators and insights. Also, the logarithmic regression band does tell us we're in the blue region. We came from the green into the blue, looking so good to potentially buy some crypto today, guys. If you want to follow my footsteps and other people, whales, smart money, grab some crypto today using the link in the description. Check out the exchange for the nice bonuses, and the social network element of it is really, really cool. So give that link a click for me. Do me a favor, please. And I shall see you all soon. Just a bit of an update with Livepeer. I think it looks like a good project, can potentially have a really strong future. They've got the cash reserves. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and peace, guys. See you soon. Boom.